I don't know about you, but right now life feels quite overwhelming, quite overstimulating, exhausting, tiring, a lot. And I think it's because we're coming into the end of the year, and naturally, you know, you finish off a year and it's been a big year, no matter what you've done or haven't done. It's just, we get in our heads towards the end of the year, and it's a big change of season as well. I know here we're kind of moving into that summer period, and overseas you're moving into that winter period, and that's a big adjustment and shift through the body and how it feels mentally and physically and emotionally. And here, yeah, we're going into summer, but for you guys over in, you know, overseas, can you imagine going into summer at the end of the year? Like, you're already tired and then you're going to go into summer. It's like, you really want summer to come, but you're also kind of like, I'm done, like I'm tired already. So I especially have noticed a lot of overwhelm, probably because I'm moving house. It is the end of the year, but also I feel like the world is heavy at the moment. There's just a lot energetically happening that we can't see, but we can feel. And the feelings that we start to accumulate in our body get irritated and fidgetated, and we don't know what to do with them. So this is what you're going to do with them. You're going to follow along with the weirdest video you've probably ever done from me. We are going to stimulate zones in your brain that hold incredible amounts of real estate. So if you've ever looked up the homunculus, this is it here. It shows a depiction of big areas in the body that hold big responsibilities in the brain. As you'll see, the hands, the eyes, the lips, the face. These are areas that we can utilize to stimulate in order to bring about a better output, physically and emotionally. So it's exactly what we're going to do today to help with any kind of anxiety or overwhelm or fatigue or just feeling slow and low. So get ready, follow along for some weird ass shit. All right, we're going to start to move a little bit. So I just want you to kind of fake step, almost like you're about to do the moonwalk. It's just stepping up onto your toes and alternating between left and right. Now we're going to go to the hands, because the hands hold an incredible amount of real estate in the brain. You're going to go little finger down, then little finger up. So it's like a rainbow, little finger down, little finger up. Good. Big twists, as big as you can through the wrists as you do that. Little finger down, little finger up. I might come closer so you can see my hands. Little finger down, little finger up. Good. Beautiful. And then you're going to go pointer down, pointer up. Pointer down, pointer up. I'm still stepping out my feet there. Pointer down, pointer up. Pointer down, pointer up. Then we're just going to start to twirl through the wrists. Good. Imagine you've got a bowl and you've got to pick up water, and then the water's up the top here. You drop it out, you pick it up. We start to use the whole arms and the hands as you do that. Good. Getting some unique circular movements is going to activate the cerebellum, which is a big emotional driver and change. Can we change that position? So I'm coming in and around. Doesn't matter if you get it wrong, just play with the movement, play with the circle movements. Good. Let's do this for 5 more seconds, and we're going to start to add a bit of a breath as well. Breath can change the game with your brain. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax down there. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to take a big breath in a second, and then as you breathe all the air out, you're going to bubble your breath out. So, raspberry the breath out. As you take a breath in, I want you to imagine your little finger is a straw, and you're going to take a slow, long, deep breath in. So slow it down, because imagine it's a straw and it's a really good drink and you want to savor it. Ready? And then bubble it out. Now let your breath just do its own thing for a little bit. This is going to activate big areas in the brainstem when we do this kind of breathing, which is going to change the vagus nerve as well. Humming, bubbling the lips, plus the lips hold big real estate in the brain. We're going to do that one more time. We suck in that straw, blow the air out. The cough is a vagus nerve thing. It's an autonomic reaction. That's totally fine. And if you don't have a long breath like me, that's also fine. Just work with what you have. Instantly, that'll start to change the gases in the brain and start to perk up the brain a little bit, give more oxygenation to the brain. Good. We're going to go to the eyes now. So what I want you to do, in a second, you're going to pause this video because I want you to write your own name using your nose, okay? I'm going to put a dot on the screen. So you're going to look at a dot in the distance, or you can use the dot on the screen that I put up. I'm going to kind of look right at the video dot there. My nose is going to be a pen, but my eyes never take their mark off the little circle that I'm looking at. I'm then going to draw my name. E. L. L. See how my eyes don't come off that dot? I. Dot. C. E. And then my last name. And I'm going to do that in small letters. I, O, V, A, N, Ed, I. Or you can do the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E. This is using your vision and vestibular to start triggering the hierarchy of the brain. So what I'm going to do in a second is you're going to pause the video. You're going to never take your eye off the dot, but you're going to move your head to draw the letters. All right, pause. Perfect. Then we go to the lips. Place one finger on top of the lip, one finger underneath the lip, and we go opposite. I told you, it's the weirdest video you'll ever do. Left to right, we stimulate the lips. You can make noises. Breathe deeply. Swap. Good, from there. Go to the jaw, start massaging the jaw, open and close it, side to side movement. Cheeks, up through temple, circle one way, circle the other way. You're going to go to the very top of the skull, right up here, and you're going to move it that way to see if there's movement in the scalp, which there should be. If there's no movement in the scalp, you're going to get tension headaches. You're going to get issues with neck pain and tightness. You're going to go this way. Good. You're going to come a little bit further down and do the same thing, kind of the sides of the head and skull, side to side, adding stimulation into the skull. Can be overwhelming. So if it's too much for you, just pull back on this because this is a lot of stimulation. This is big zones in the brain. I'm going to go to the side, forward and back, just make sure everything moves. And I'm going to go at the back of my head too. Forward and back, make sure the skull is moving. Then I'm just going to get my whole hand on top of that head and massage and swirl and move it left to right, up and down, side to side, circles. Relax there. Now grab your hands and you start to drive them down to the floor. So shoulders come up and then push to the floor. As hard as you can. And I want you to start hyperventilating a little bit. Keep going for me. Drive those arms down. Punch the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big breath in and out there. Feel the heat. There's a lot happening here. You might even feel a bit woozy or a bit dizzy because we're stimulating so many things in the brain. All right, now you get to follow along with some rhythm and some patterning and some coordination. Obviously, rhythm and coordination is driven by the cerebellum, and the cerebellum holds our emotions. It's the seat of our emotions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make up a little rhythm with tapping, like, and then you're going to do it exactly how I do it. It's going to be a bit hard because it's mirrored, but I'll try and do doubles instead of singles. Alrighty, are we ready? Good. Try and copy me. Good, try and copy, keep it up. Beautiful. Now, we just go for it. We make our own rhythm. Just make your own up. You can't help but smile. Keep going. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Now the stimulation, we've added circulation, we've added coordination, we've added lots of brain activation. You should be starting to feel differently, which is great. All right, we're coming back to our hands here. You're going to give me an okay, and then I want you to touch the middle finger. Then come back to okay. Touch the ring finger, come back to okay. Touch the little finger, come back to okay. Ring finger, okay. Middle finger, okay. In between every touch, there's an okay, all right? Middle, okay. Ring, okay. Little, okay. Ring, middle. And you're just gonna work. It's hard. You can do one at a time if that's too much. And you're gonna concentrate, okay, on that pattern. Boom, 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 boom. You can use a little voice or a song or whatever you need to do. Left and right. Boom, 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 boom. Can you do it together? Boom, 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 boom. Good. Now I've got it, Elise. Good. Keep going. And it doesn't matter if you get it wrong. It's the process. It's activating the cerebellum. Don't talk, Elise, while you're doing it. And that information is going to drive more lights on in the brain. When you have more lights in the brain, you feel better emotionally and physically. Ooh, oh, come on, I'm stuck on that one. 5, 4, 3, I can't talk and count, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring your hands like this, and you're going to tap over and back and flip, over and back and flip. Top of the hand, clap, flip. Top of the hand, clap, flip. Bump, 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 bump. Good. can we start going as fast as you can? No, bump. Oh. Oh God, I'm not thinking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big arm circles. Use your voice. Or hum. Alternate the swings left to right. Use that breath. Get some flow. Good. We're going to start to swing this. So I'm going to throw my right hand out and my left comes back. And we do the opposite. Woo. Together. Woo. Together. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Good. Keep twisting. Big twist. Left. Right. Left. 2 more. 1. Last one. Beautiful. Come down to your feet. Big stretch out on top of the toes. Your feet hold a lot of real estate in the brain. We stretch the feet out. Breathe it out. Stretch the feet out. Bring that foot forward and give me a little ankle tilt, like you're rolling the ankle out. Good. Other side, we stretch the toes out. Big stretch out of the feet. Perfect. Stand forward, ankle tilt. Ankle tilt. Good. Come down to the feet. Gently roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Tickle the feet. Scratch the feet. We've done these ones before in many other videos. Scratch the feet. Get stimulation down in the feet to the hands. Get connection from the feet to the hands. Good. Give your little feet a hug. Use touch on your feet. Those things are the same thing in your brain, your feet and your hands. We're going to start tapping up through the calf and the shin, behind the back of the knees, front of the knees, inner thigh, quad, hammy, butt, lower back, groin, belly, ribs, chest, sternum, side of ribs, down arm, other one, inner armpit. Tap all through the face, over the scalp, little taps. Stimulate. Get your fingers in your ears. It sounds weird, but block out the sound. Big breath in. Breathe out, hum it out. Massage the little weird bit here, your tragus on your ears. Massage down, I'll come closer. Massage down your earlobes, around your ears. Ears hold a lot of stimulation in the brain. Massage everywhere in the ears. Once again, big breath in. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to take this version of us off. Even though we start to feel good, I bet you're starting to feel great. I'm going to unzip this version and leave it over there, and just this new amazing feeling that we've got, we're going to stick with for the rest of the day. So we grab the zip, we unzip ourselves, we close our eyes. We imagine unzipping straight through the center. We unzip all the way down to the floor. Unzip it. Good. The zip's undone. We come to the top. We open up ourselves. The new immersion comes through. You can see your other little head popping through. We take off the arm like you're taking off a big sleeping bag. We take off the other arm. We get it out. The top of our body's exposed. We take down this big suit all the way down to the floor. You step out of it. You step out of the other side. You leave it on the floor and kick it away. Now stand there in your new, lighter version, like you've just shredded your skin, like a snake. You've taken away a layer. You've stimulated your brain. Like I said, you've activated, you've stimulated. You should feel different emotionally and physically right now. It's weird what we've done. I'm not making this shit up either. You're probably thinking, is this legit? Have a look at that picture. We stimulated the biggest areas of the brain, the lips, the eyes, the hands, the feet, the breath. These things make a big impact in the brain, and you will feel differently for it. Doesn't mean you have to do this every day, no. But when you are feeling like overwhelmed and stressed and you just can't be bothered to go out and go for a walk or engage back into life, something like this will change the game for you. And some of my other tips, obviously, ideally I would do this in nature, but for filming purposes and sound and visual, I'm doing it in here. I would do this with my feet on the ground. I would do this listening to the birds, the sun on my skin, the breeze shifting through my senses. I would also connect a little bit more with nature after I did this. Do a little sensation walk around your garden. What does that mean? Sight, sound, sensation, smell. Engage all of those things. Smell a flower, touch a leaf, watch a bug fly around. Look at a spider making its web. Engage back into what's real, because there's a lot of fake at the moment on these platforms. And I feel like every time I go onto Instagram especially and I watch a video that's AI, it sucks a bit of my soul out. And I'm just like, oh, and I get so angry and frustrated that it just feels unauthentic to me. So in those moments, I know I've got to turn that off, turn the camera off, turn social media off, and actually go out into the world and connect with what's real and connect with what I can feel and what I can smell and what I can taste and what I know is actually in my visual senses that's going to activate my brain. And when that happens, you're going to get back to the real you and feel more deeply to the connected you. So hopefully that weird workout was weird. Weird is good. But I also hope you feel very different and amazing after it. I'll see you in the next one.